Past tense, past perfect progressive tense. We also call it past perfect continuous tense. Let us learn the forms first. The syntax of affirmative form. Subject plus had been plus present participle. We also call it V1 plus ing form plus object plus at the end of it a full stop is added. Some examples. I had been studying for 3 hours. They had been waiting here since morning. The negative form of the past perfect progressive. Subject plus had not plus been plus present participle plus object plus at the end of it a full stop is added. Some examples. They had not been going to the office since 5th July. She had not been dancing. The past perfect progressive, or we also call it the past perfect continuous tense. Let us see the interrogative form. Syntax had plus subject plus been plus present participle plus object plus an interrogative mark at the end of it. Some examples. Had you been reading the book since morning? Had she been dancing for 3 hours? Let us go with a negative interrogative formula or syntax. Had not plus subject plus been plus present participle plus object plus a question mark at the end of it. Some examples. Had they not been waiting for us? Had she not been doing her homework? The past perfect progressive tense, or we also call it the past perfect continuous tense, is used to describe an action in the past that had begun and had been going on for some time before another action took place in the past. Some examples. She had been dancing for half an hour when we reached there. The match had been going on for several hours. At that time, he had been working in the company for 2 months. The past perfect progressive tense also expresses a repeated action in the past. Some examples. She had always been asking us for help. They had been trying to meet the PM, Prime Minister. The past perfect progressive tense also describes an action which began before the time of speaking in the past. The action either stopped before the time or continued up to it. Some examples. The farmer had been ploughing since morning. The children had been playing for the last 1 hour.